Now, Mr. STARMER, Mr. Macron, threatening to my country by nuke. Why? We will kill you all.
Keir Starmer may have been keeping a low profile in recent days, but that hasn't stopped Russia from taking notice of his latest remarks. In a striking development, Ivany Popov, an MP from Vladimir Putin's United Russia Party, has openly criticized the UK Prime Minister, delivering a stern and direct warning on live television. These comments emerge amid escalating geopolitical tensions, raising concerns about how the Labour government's approach to Russia is being received on the global stage. Is Starmer already facing opposition abroad? And what implications does Moscow's reaction hold for Britain's foreign policy? In today's video, we'll be analyzing the footage, breaking down exactly what was said, and exploring its potential impact on the UK's future. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started.
We don't want to be at war forever. We didn't want this war. You should understand our main goal is security guarantees for Russian people. NATO infrastructure is going closer and closer to our borders, and Ukraine is a direct threat to our security. And now we are trying to get security guarantees agreement with the United States, and we've seen at least 2 meetings between US officials and Russian officials, and we're trying to reach some agreement.
Yesterday, for example, your country sent missiles to bomb a hotel which was being used by aid workers in President Zelensky's hometown. This is not the actions of a country that wants peace.
That's not true completely, because we're not attacking. We not attack civilian infrastructure. We're just firing on military infrastructure, on some energy infrastructure, which helps to Ukraine to produce some weapon. That's why we must attack any industrial infrastructure which is works for Ukrainian army. That's we are not attack civilians. It's not now.
Well, I mean, tens of thousands of civilians have died.
Of course.
You're clearly a direct threat to Ukraine, as has been evidenced by the fact that Russia invaded as the main aggressor 3 years ago.
We're not aggressor. We are defending our land, defending our people, defending Russian language, defending Russian culture, defending Russian state.
What concessions is Russia willing to offer in order to get this peace deal?
We're not going to offer you anything. You must offer us peace. You are delivering weapons, missiles, tanks, artillery to Ukrainians.
You're delivering missiles into the capital cities and major cities of Ukraine.
And what? Because special military operation is in progress. And we are fighting for our security guarantees.
But as a direct result of this war, Russia has lost out. Sweden and Finland, who were very cautious about joining NATO, have now joined. The Baltic Sea is now a NATO lake. You've lost out through this aggression.
You can do nothing with Russia. You should understand it. You don't powerful enough to impact on my people's life. You can do nothing with Russia. You should negotiate with Russia. But now, Mr. Starmer, Mr. Macron, threatening to my country by nuke. Why? We will kill you all if you will try to bomb us by nuclear bombing, a nuclear weapon.
I mean, you talked about threats. You've just threatened to kill us all.
Have you heard Macron's address to the nation 2 days ago?
A nuclear defense umbrella. It's about deterrence.
He told the world that Russia is a threat, and we should defeat Russia.
Nobody in Europe wants a single centimeter squared of Russian territory. You know, this whole situation is such a tragedy. Tragedy for your country, your economy is on its knees.
I'm agree with you. Look at your food inflation for last month.
But look at your food inflation. Your interest rates are at 21%. Your war economy is running out of steam.
And what? We are at war. We are at war. And of course, we have some problems with economy, but you can do nothing with that. And we will fix it. You know that Russian people live pretty good. And our economy is recovering. Your sanctions is nothing. Nobody feel it here.
Well, hang on a minute. President Trump has just today, as you will know, said he's considering large-scale further banking sanctions and tariffs if Russia doesn't agree to a peace deal.
And what it looks like, it sounds like a mockery, because you already put all sanctions you could. And we live under sanctions for decades. We have our own credit card system. We have a stable ruble. We have enough food. We have enough money in the hand of our population. Of course, we have some problems in our economy, but it's not so big as you want. And but again, we are ready to talk. We are ready to negotiate peace. But you should guarantee us security. That's it. You should not threat to us by your nuke, by your armies, by your tanks. It's easy.
Okay. The British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said he's willing to put British troops in Ukraine as peacekeepers after any deal.
It's unacceptable. British troops will be direct target for our missiles. You will get coffins in return. That's it.
Is Donald Trump considered by you a friend of Russia?
Of course not. Of course not. How can be how he can be a friend if he is tanks right now on a battlefield and killing my people?
But Donald Trump is somebody whom your president can do business with, evidently.
We're gonna do business with anybody who wants to get business with us. It's our position. We didn't refuse to talk for last years, and we were ready to talk with anybody.
Mr. Popov, thanks very much for joining us from Moscow. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.
So what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates.